welcome back to
The Zak
and Buzz
Review.
Now, we are massive Conan the Barbarian fans, and in this review we are going to be reviewing the Arrow Video box set, the Conan Chronicles, on 4K.
Huzzah.
Wow, this is a really awesome
If you're a
box
Conan
set.
fan, you want to get
This is the ultimate box set. Now, you may be asking, why the 4K? We are based in the UK, and this isn't available to purchase from the UK.
You had to buy it from America.
I had to import this from America.
Yeah.
And the fact is, coming down to the technical side of things, 4K is region free.
Yes.
The Blu-ray is not, so we wouldn't be able to play the Blu-ray here.
Unless you've got a multi-region.
Unless you've got a multi-region DVD player.
Yeah.
But I would like to play the 4K, and Conan is definitely something to watch in 4K.
And in this particular one.
In this particular box set, we have
3 versions of it, hasn't it?
Conan the Barbarian, with 3 cuts of the film. We've got the theatrical cut, we have the international cut, and we have the extended cut.
Yes.
There's only about 5 minutes between the 3, but
it makes a difference.
It
guys.
makes a difference. This also has Conan the Destroyer, which is just Conan the Destroyer. That's as good. That is as good as it's ever going to be.
Conan the Destroyer is a kids' film, which there you go.
We love our Arrow Video box sets, and this shines so highly.
I tell you, the booklet in here is fantastic.
I mean, I can get it out.
Yeah, go on. If you haven't ordered this, you haven't seen this yet, you're in for a treat. Honestly.
So
look at the thickness on this
Look
one.
at this. This is a massive booklet full
all
of
behind the scenes.
everything you could ever want to know about Conan the Barbarian.
actual filming.
117 pages. 117 pages for a Conan booklet.
Brilliant.
That's amazing.
It's amazing.
So
what else we got in there?
let's go through the extra bits.
Ooh, we got a poster. We got a poster, guys.
Fun fact, plural.
Oh, 2 posters.
Have a poster.
Oh, right. One's going to be Conan the Barbarian.
I got Conan the Barbarian.
Oh, you would have got. I got the Destroyer.
Original poster artwork. Look at that bad boy.
Yeah, look.
Flip it around. Oh, look at that.
Look, you've got him posing in his pouch.
Didn't Arnold Schwarzenegger get caught for displaying photos of oily men?
Oh no, that was his mum.
Oh, okay.
That was his mum who's saying, "Why is my son?"
That was in the documentary.
Yes, why is my son? Now, everybody else's son has got pictures of women on their walls. My son has got oily men.
So, talking about the movies themselves, we love Conan the Barbarian.
Okay, I've got to say
it is so underrated.
Got to say that I am a great Robert E. Howard fan. I love all Robert E. Howard, so Conan and all the other stories he's done.
Solomon Kane.
Solomon Kane, brilliant.
Red Sonja.
Red Sonja, yeah. And so you read all of Robert E. Howard's stuff, and then when you come to, I mean, I remember back when this movie came out, and we were like, yes. Not only total Schwarzenegger fans at the time, you know, because he is in the height of his
we have been craving a 4K release of this, and Arrow Video out of nowhere brought this out, and I never could have hoped for a better distributor to actually release this, because they release so many special features. It's unreal.
I know, Arrow Video, you
unreal.
So what I was saying about it is that when you watch Conan the Barbarian, we'll not talk about the Jason Momoa one.
That's a sour point.
That's a sour point. But when we talk about Conan, ergo Schwarzenegger's Conan, and you're a Robert E. Howard fan, then you can see that there are lots of Robert E. Howard storylines tied into it. And I love the fact that John Milius was trying to make, at the time, because let's face it, at the time you had all sorts of different sword and sandal fantasy movies coming out, you know, so you had things like Beastmaster, and a lot of them were slap on the baby oil, and they're a bit cheesy, and, you know, I mean, Sword and Sorcerer, good movie.
That's not Conan the Barbarian. That's a martial arts movie.
That's a martial arts movie. Anyway.
Okay, it's just a promotional booklet.
But anyway, so he had all these, but what John Milius wanted to do was make a movie that was realistic. Yeah. He said he didn't want to have people dressed up wearing rubber orc masks and running around, and it looked like that they would.
It's a brutal movie.
It's brutal and
it's thought provoking.
It's thought provoking. It's got lots of lessons to be learned in there.
People can see it for its face value, but it is so much deeper than that.
But it's also got a fantastic score. The musical score is, you know, it's just opera. Yeah, it's just wonderful, epic movie
in
score.
all proportions.
So when it comes to the actual restoration on this,
it
is
phenomenal.
It's phenomenal.
It is.
I mean, just seeing the details on the costumes. Yeah. Okay, I've got a handful of things here. So originally,
there's a point to this.
Originally, I had my VHS version,
yes,
which we've still got somewhere, and for this
it's,
video I couldn't locate it.
It's buried somewhere.
But I've got my original one, which literally I wore out watching.
Yeah.
I remember when I last watched that, the colours in it were so washed. They were sort of like blurred.
Desaturated.
You couldn't see the detail. Yet, when I watched it on VHS, you thought you could see everything. And then, when I heard, a few years ago, that they'd brought out a collector's edition, okay, which is this one. You see that?
That's the US one.
This is the US, okay, so I got that, and I could play because they're region 1, I could play that. And that one had extra footage in it.
Yes.
Yay!
Comparable to the theatrical, which is this one, which had stuff cut out of it.
So to get this one was an absolute dream, because in this one, it actually had the blueberries.
The blueberries.
Blueberries.
They were sweet.
Sweet.
The blueberry cut.
There is a wind that blows in every man's heart. Yes, anyway, so there we had these two.
Yeah.
And then eventually they actually brought out the British version on Blu-ray.
But this one does have the blueberries, but it does cut out some of the horse stunts.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Not only blueberries, but in the extended version, you also, when Conan goes back to
False of Doom, kind of castle.
That's it,
thing.
Casa Doom, or whatever it's called.
At the end.
Yeah, he goes.
Isn't Casa Doom Lord of the Rings? Casa Doom.
That's Casa Doom.
All right, sorry.
Okay. The Castle of Doom. Anyway, he goes back there, and you've got the princess leads him into the catacombs.
Yeah.
And because the princess leads him in there all the way through and gets past all the guards, whereas in the other cut,
the theatrical cut,
literally he goes in to the catacombs and you don't see, you kill
by himself.
You get a different angle on one shot where he kills a guard, and you get a different angle, but there is no princess, and there is no princess being carried away into the distance at the end of the movie. However, here we have everything.
Here we have everything. So this has the theatrical version, which doesn't have the blueberries and doesn't have the princess at the end.
But because it's American, it does have the horse stunts.
But it does have the horse stunts.
We'll come back to that. Okay.
Then you've got the international cut, which doesn't have the blueberries, but has all the horse stunts and things.
Yeah.
Which comes in at around 100.
Does it have the princess in it as well? I think it does.
That's the one that has the princess in it.
But it doesn't have the blueberries.
Oh, blimey. There's a lot of cuts here.
Yeah. And then you've got the
full shebang,
extended cut, where you have blueberries, you have horse stunts, you have the princess. It's all in there.
It's all in there. And we've actually gone through and checked this, so it is legit.
You would think that these
three
are the definitive cuts.
This, to be honest, this is the definitive way to own Conan the Barbarian.
And you think that these are the definitive cuts because you have the theatrical, the international, and the extended.
However,
let's go back to
the Blu-ray.
The UK Blu-ray.
Now, we have come to term this the UK censored cut.
Yes, because this is the fourth cut of Conan.
This is the international cut, but without the horses.
Yes, so what you've got is you've actually got 4 cuts of Conan if you have this particular one. Because in the UK, the film... BFI, so they're the censors.
Film censorship people.
They cut out all
the horse stunts. And it becomes very choppy at that burial mound fight scene.
So when you've got the battle at the mounds, and you've got Conan who takes the legs out on a horse, and the horse goes down, and you've got the horse rolls down one of the mounds. Not in it.
It cuts out. And then Super some suddenly halfway up a mound.
Yeah, doing so.
So very strange.
We discovered after watching these that there is actually this fourth cut.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, am I going to be watching the UK censored cut when I could be watching everything?
The full cut?
Yeah.
So the extended cut in here is what you want.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what you want. But the quality. C'est la vie.
I love 4K.
I mean,
it's so good.
The blood splatters, if you have never seen them,
So rich.
So rich.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw on the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Some blood did hit the camera lens.
Yeah.
But you see even more on this one.
Yeah.
But there are some brilliant parts in this. You may have seen it before, but
Watch it again.
But it's so clear.
Watch it again.
So clear on this with the costumes, the detail. You know,
you can see everything.
You know,
there's everything that needs to be seen. This is how you see it.
Eye of the serpent around Conan's neck.
Yeah.
You can see how it's actually made. You know, really clear.
You were spotting loads of jewels on the princess's outfit.
You know, stuff that is just it's like watching the movie all over again for new. And the classic bits that you see in this is when False of Doom is up there and he's saying, "The day of doom is here," and he's beckoning all those people. You've got to come here. You've got to. It is time to take the fang of the serpent and go and kill all those people that have lied to you and everything. And there's one priest who's walking up the staircase towards him, and the priest is walking up, and then it switched to a wide shot of False of Doom up on top, and the priest is walking up, and right next to False of Doom,
there you go.
There's either the director, I think it's probably an AD myself. AD right next to him going, come on, keep coming. He's standing right next to James Earl Jones, beckoning the priest. It's hilarious. And then the camera switches round.
It's hilarious, but it's just a funny thing that we've never noticed before.
No, I mean, I think it's been one of those things that's in there, but it's so clear.
That's why you can see it.
And then the camera switches round, and you see this kind of over the shoulder sort of
looking
down the staircase to all the people there.
And then on one of the corner of the steps,
right at the bottom,
you see just a cloaked, flashy light.
Is it still red light?
And you realise that it's actually a camera set up.
Yeah, there's a camera at the bottom of the stairs with a red light so clearly flashing on it.
Yeah.
And then you see this guy's arm sticking out of the side of this thing.
Oh dear.
And this camera is there.
But just the fact that we can see that proves the quality of this movie and this release.
Because you imagine seeing a camera flashing at that distance.
Yeah.
You know, it's just crazy. Quality,
so, perfection.
If you live in the UK, highly recommend getting this.
You can buy them as individual things, so you can buy Conan the Barbarian in 4K or Conan the Destroyer in 4K, or as the box set, as we have done with the Conan Chronicles, which is what I got. So you do have to wait to get it imported from America, but it is entirely worth the wait.
However, there was one other story I've got to say about that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because the delivery man, he came
You know what? Hermes is terrible, even when Hermes isn't a thing. Yeah. It turned up in a Hermes box, so it must be Hermes in America still.
Hermes in America, but not in the UK.
Good grief!
It's every now, isn't it?
I know.
Anyway, the bell went.
Rant. It's a rant.
The bell went, and you just happened to time it that you'd gotten out of the house to the gate, because we get our mail delivered to the back gate of our house.
What's he doing? What is he doing?
As this box flies over the gate.
Yeah, he pushes it. He pushes it over.
And you literally
catched it.
And caught
I caught it like a couple of feet off the ground.
I know, it's like...
And this is a box set that I've spent, you know what, quite a lot of money on.
I know, I've been waiting for ages for it. And if that hit the deck...
It would have been dented, broken, something would have been wrong with it.
Probably shattered the disc holders. You know, so stop throwing the stuff over the...
Come on, Hermes, Every. Yeah. What are you doing?
They do
Just be good delivery drivers.
Yeah, it's happened to me where I've caught somebody doing that and you open the gate and they go, "Oh, sorry, have a good day."
So yeah, if you can't tell, we love Conan the Barbarian.
Conan the Barbarian.
Going swiftly on to Conan the Destroyer. Again, there's only one cut of this film. There's a load of special features. Are there art cards? Yes, there are. Yeah. Of course there are.
I mean, okay, let's have a little ramble about... Yeah, if you like Conan, by all means, watch Conan the Destroyer.
Yeah.
I've got a friend who absolutely loves Conan the Destroyer. For me, it was kind of a bit of a come down when it came out, because John Milius, as the director, was ousted, and I think it was the daughter of De Laurentiis.
Dino De Laurentiis,
that took over.
Oh, it's Bombata. I always used to think as a kid that he was called Bumbata.
But you were only small. Yeah. And so anyway, and she turned it into more of a
fantasy movie.
Fantasy
it's
kid
more
movie.
akin to like Red Sonja.
Yeah, out goes Subutai, in comes whoever the
Comedy sidekick.
comedy sidekick is, and you have that scene where in Conan he punches out a camel, and then we see a camel again, and the comedy sidekick comments, "Oh, a camel looks familiar," and it spits at Conan. Ha ha ha! Isn't that funny? Not really.
Not really, you weren't there.
Because you weren't there, mate. Why are you trying to take Subutai's place? I don't get it. And it's weak, but it's a fantasy film, so
There's a lot movie-wise. There are a lot worse,
Yeah.
but there are also a lot better.
and it's got Conan in it. It's got Schwarzenegger.
I had to
in
get it. I mean, come on, it was it was in the box set.
Yeah, it's got some fun bits.
It's got some fun bits.
And Grace Jones. I mean, I love Grace Jones.
And to be honest, for all its faults, we can appreciate all of them in 4K.
Yay! So yeah,
So bizarre.
we're gonna watch it.
Yes.
It's not a favourite, but it's Conan. So there you go. I just wish though they would bring out the last one, Crown of Iron.
Conan Chronicles.
Come
What
on.
a box set from Arrow Video. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that was really cool. We
Yes.
really enjoyed it. Come on, Schwarzenegger, do the last movie
Completely.
before it's too late.
Everything's crossed, okay? Everything's crossed.
So that's it. That's our review of
Conan.
the box set.
The
from
Chronicles
Arrow
box
Video.
set, yes. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to this channel and comment below any suggestions of further reviews you'd like to see.
See you in the next one.
See, he's got the thing. He's got the thing. He's got
Yes. It's a
the
moon.
two serpents facing
Facing
each
each
other.